Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Jarloff. So today's the day here. Mage Arena just launched this on Steam, and I've been pretty hyped for this ever since I first saw the trailer a month or two ago. So I just want to do a quick little video breakdown here of the game itself. I'm gonna walk you through what makes it, what makes it different, and we're just gonna dive into the tutorial and test out the mechanics and get a feel for the gameplay here. But listen now. This ain't your average little magic game, because here you actually use your voice to cast spells, so there's no menus, no hotkeys for casting them spells, just you speaking magic into existence, and I think that's going to be really fun. It's wild, really. And if you know me, I'm all about that dark fantasy vibe, so gritty spellcraft, haunted environments, twisted lore. I've really been looking forward to this, but I'm going to save PvP for later today. So if y'all want to see me go head to head with some real players, and see how that audio spellcasting holds up in the heat of battle, make sure to sub and hit that bell so y'all be alerted when I'm posting those videos later. But for now, let's just jump into this here tutorial.
Mic off.
Greetings, Mage. Before I grant thee entry into the
Mic
Mage
on.
Arena, you will first need to pass the Academy of Sorcery's final examination. If you find it too dark, you may light the central brazier with your torch by equipping your torch and holding down your left mouse muscle. Good. Now, to begin, I will explain the concept of the flagpole. In each team's base and throughout the map,
Mic off.
you will see flagpoles, such as the
Mic
one
on.
here. The flagpoles in your base determine whether or not I deem thee worthy of resurrection. If you maintain control of your flagpole, I will resurrect thee upon death. Thus, you may have gathered, in order to achieve victory in the Mage Arena, you must capture the enemy team's flagpole and trap all of your opponents in the underworld. Simple enough. Now, you may also encounter flagpoles out in the wild. If you manage to capture a flagpole out in the wild, I will grant you resources that you can use to craft items. To demonstrate the crafting system, I have set up an example here in the tutorial caverns. Find the frog and log I've placed on the floor and use them to craft a frog spear by placing each item on the crafting table.
Alright, so there is some functionality for a controller too. It's not just all mouse and keys. I'm going to just continue with my mouse here. Let's see how we do. Gotta make this frog spear. That sounds interesting.
Good. Now, let us move to the sorcery section of the examination. To
Ooh,
begin, please equip your spellbook and flip to page 1 by pressing your 1 muscle. In order to cast spells, you must speak the proper incantation while flipped to the proper page of your spellbook.
Mic off.
In order to cast
Mic on.
Fireball, simply say the words Fireball.
woo, alright, here we go.
Make sure to pronounce your words clearly.
Alright, that should be easy for me. Fireball.
Excellent.
Woo!
Now flip to page 2 of your spellbook. The spell Frostbolt is cast by speaking the word freeze, pronounced freeze.
Freeze.
Good. Now flip to page 3. This one is a 2-part spell. First, Say the word worm to cast the first half of worm hole.
Okay, so it's like a portal here. Alright, let's see here. Worm.
Then move to a different part of the room and say hole.
Hole.
Hole. Now, for the final section of the magic's examination, please turn to page 4 and say the words magic missile that fires 3 arcane blasts that lock on to a target if it is in range.
Magic missile.
Excellent. You have passed the final examination. You may now press your escape muscle and leave the tutorial.
Wow, that was pretty cool. So that's it for the tutorial for Mage Arena. Honestly, my first impressions, I'm really into this. Spellcasting feels pretty immersive with the voice control. And the art direction has this cool little raw, grim feel. I love these dark fantasy games. Next up, I'm going to be jumping into PvP mode. I'm really curious to see how chaotic and strategic things get when you're just slinging spells and time against actual players here. So if you're feeling this game, want to see how voice-powered wizard duels go down, don't miss the next upload, y'all. Oh, had a little misfire there.